And we'd like to welcome to the program Twila Paris, who has been in Christian music for many, many years. She was raised in the church, La Villa. Her father's pastor, youth pastor, and really has done quite a job with recording albums for years and years and years.
Incredible writer.
Incredible writer, incredible talent. And we've had an opportunity to hear from her, so she's going to talk about her new album project and tell us about the meaning of the new video, God is in Control.
Yes.
I was driving along in my truck one day thinking about this, and it was like the Lord just spoke this incredible encouragement to my heart and reminded me of what we all know, but sometimes we're tempted to forget. And I just started singing as I was driving along, God is in control. We believe that His children will not be forsaken. God is in control. We will choose to remember and never be shaken. There is no power above or beside Him. We know God is in control. And this is meant very specifically to be a song of hope and encouragement and good cheer for the body of Christ. That no matter what the circumstances look like around us, no matter what people are saying, no matter what people are doing, God is in control. Always has been, always will be, and that is not going to change. It was obviously a great honor to be given the award of Female Vocalist of the Year. And my big disappointment was that I wasn't able to be there that night. And I was so sorry about that, but I got to watch the videotape later. And the thing that was so incredible to me, that room was filled with people that I know, my friends, my peers, people that I've worked with over a lot of years. And the warmth of the response from them to that announcement, it was almost like I was there when I watched it later. And it was just, I mean, I can't even describe how it felt to me. It was a very relational thing. It wasn't anything about ego or awards or achievement or accomplishment. It was about affirmation and love. And I think that their response meant even more to me than the award itself. So I was so grateful. The new project is actually more up-tempo, more upbeat than anything I've ever done. I can't say that that's on purpose. These are just the songs that I wrote. And it's produced in a style that is complementary to that. It's more aggressive. It's a little bit more guitar-oriented than anything that I've ever done before. But I don't ever really set out to say, okay, this is the kind of record I'm going to make, so now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to write those kind of songs and we'll produce it in this way because this is the formula to get where we're trying to go. I start with the songs. And after all these years of songwriting, I still don't have as much control over that as I might like to think. The songwriting and the songs themselves really are a gift from the Lord. And so I take what He gives me. And then I look at the song with the producers and with the people that I work with, and we say, you know, what is the best way that we can present this song so that it won't be inhibited or hindered by the music, but will actually be served by the music, and people will really get the message. And it'll be complementary, and it'll go along with what the message says. So that's how we approach it. We start with the song. And the songs that I wrote were just really upbeat. A lot of them were upbeat in message as well as music. And we came up with an album that, unlike anything else that I've ever done, I mean, it's really the kind of thing you pop in your car and go for a drive. You know, it's that kind of music that really makes you feel good. And yet at the same time, I think the message is just as serious as ever. Beyond a Dream is actually a line from the song, What Am I Without You? It says, that you would come and fill my soul. This is beyond a dream. What am I without you? And we chose it for the title of the album because it really can mean a lot of things in a lot of circumstances to a lot of different people. The idea, of course, of waking up is contained in the phrase. And I think of the fact that when God comes into our lives, He does wake up the sleeper in us. He wakens us to the truth. And of course, Beyond a Dream also alludes to the fact that when you know Christ and when you love Him and He's a part of your life, that it's better than anything that you could possibly dream or imagine. Just before we did this project, my record company asked me to do something that they're doing with all their artists now, and that is to write out a statement of purpose, or a vision, if you will, just to let people know what your aims and goals are in your ministry. And this is something that my dad had challenged me to do. I was just starting out in this ministry, which was, I guess, about 12 years ago. He asked me to write this, and so I went and did it, and it's changed and evolved a little bit over the years. But as I wrote this couple of paragraphs for Star Song, I talked about the fact that, the different aspects of my ministry, like worship, leading in worship, writing songs for worship, emphasizing commitment and encouragement. But something that I said at the end that I realize has been always a tremendous hope of mine, and I want it to continue to be my main goal in my ministry, and that is that in the music that I do, in the songs that I sing, the concerts, videos, whatever, that the people who listen will always hear God's voice above mine.